and welcome to The Pit Stop. I'm your host, Manila Luzon, and today, from the House of Black, I'm joined by Kimora Blac.
Hi.
Hi, darling. You look fantastic.
You look fantastic.
Oh, shut up.
I love this hair on you.
Oh, you know, simple little bang bob, shake and go. And you just came out of the shower.
It's raining a lot in LA.
It's raining tonight, eh? What are you thinking of this season so far?
I mean, it's season 11. 11 seasons strong.
Yeah.
That's insane.
And they just keep getting better and better and better.
And younger and younger.
Well, they were just getting older, girl. Well, I mean, why are you gonna say that? I'm also excited to see what these new girls are doing every single week.
The fashion.
The fashions.
I love it.
So last week was everything. We all gagged. We had 6 queens lip syncing for their lives. I mean, doing whatever it took to stay in the game.
I was waiting for that stage to collapse. Hands down to the girls that made it. I'm a little sad to see homegirl go.
Yeah, I think it was too soon for Honey, but now that they had this huge moment where there was everyone is pretty much in the bottom, do you think now that it's a big wake-up call for the rest of the girls?
We don't know what the show's gonna do. We don't know what Ru's up to, what she has in her sleeve. Play your drag game, watch out for your back, and stand out as much as you can.
Every opportunity is your only opportunity.
That's it.
Okay, it's Maddow time. We have a mini challenge, and the girls have 15 minutes to throw themselves in Rachel Maddow drag. Well, they have to get into quick drag and then break some news with a teleprompter in the style of Rachel Maddow for Why You Maddow, though?
Miss Vanjie was my favorite. I didn't know she didn't know what that word was.
For some reason, I love Miss Vanjie, but I can't say that I wasn't surprised that she don't know how to read.
Or Silka Ganache, she didn't know how to say colonial.
Colonel.
Just reading it as fast as they can and see what they can pronounce. But I was I think they're setting the girls up.
It's a total setup. It's a total setup, and I'm here for it. But who was your favorite?
I have a very, very soft spot for Evie.
Mm-hmm.
She's not my typical drag that I would connect with, just because it's just so different from what I'm used to. But I can't stop looking at her and listening to her.
Even when she's dressed like Rachel Maddow?
I mean, I think she made the best one.
I really liked Brooklyn Heights. I thought that she actually looked just like her.
Was it her or was it the actual real one?
It was kind of tough to tell because they would mix in the real Rachel Maddow in the group. Silky actually was putting on the fake glasses, but then she actually couldn't read because she actually wears glasses. She had her glasses on underneath the glasses while she was reading the teleprompter.
Did she say KFC?
She was like, I can't say Colonel Sanders, so I'm just gonna say KFC.
I'm down for KFC anytime, any day.
Well, Scarlet Envy wins.
It was entertaining. I think it's well deserved. I mean, Scarlet, she definitely stood out in the mini challenge, and I'm getting more and more obsessed with her versus the first episode.
I think she was really able to capture Rachel Maddow, so.
Yeah.
And now we have the Maxi Challenge. The girls need to put a political spin on the musical Grease in Trump the Rusical.
Which was how do you combine that?
I don't know. So all the girls have to play these important women in the life of Donald Trump.
First of all, I love Grease, so do not put Trump next to Grease ever again.
Right? How dare you? How dare you ruin Grease for me?
But that right there, I would have been scared because musicals and choreography and singing and dance, it just freaks me out.
There's no options for failure here. All the girls have to do it. But now they have to do some choreography with Giannis Marshall. Oh, and this queen, she knows how to twirl in heels, and she makes all these drag queens look like they just put on shoes for the first time.
Girl, let the dancers stand up and let the non-dancers sit down.
Well, what if you danced 15 years ago like Mr. Rasha O'Hare? She's like, oh yes, I'm classically trained in tap, ballet, jazz, step, and Irish jig. But I can't actually do any of it right now.
Same, but you know what? I would, but I wouldn't even said I did that 12, 15 years ago. I would keep it quiet and just be like, hello.
Yeah, I would have been like, I am proficient in the hokey pokey, and that's about it. The pressure's on, and Giannis is kind of throwing some shade at some of these queens.
Obviously, he's an amazing dancer. He dances on heels. His choreo is absolutely out of the world. I'm a big fan of him. But I just feel like he was a little, mean.
And Ariel Versace was having a lot of pressure put on her because she was the lead role. And she just was having the most difficulties with the dancing.
I was just like, Ariel, I love you and I'm feeling for you and I get it. Just get on the floor. And then her heel comes off.
Oh my God. Everyone else is there like, doing all the floor work, throwing their legs in the air, and she's just standing there like, I can't do this. I'm totally
It was definitely cringing for sure. But I mean, I think Brooklyn killed it.
I studied in France. I'm French trained.
I mean, with that pirouette and that spin, I mean, come on.
What do you think the keys to success for a challenge like this are?
Even though if you don't know the steps, you're off, you look a hot mess, but if you're like super smiling and we all know you're smiling and you want this so bad and you're just like present.
You have to find the balance of blending with everybody and then also standing out.
Yep.
And then on top of it, you have to embody a character.
To make them funny and stand out, that's a lot of pressure.
Who do you think had the best performance in the Trump Rusical?
Evie Oddly and Silky Ganache.
Evie Oddly as Kellyanne Conway.
Yes, died. I could not take my eyes off of her. I mean, when she came down and did that split, I saw her sateen panties. I was like, yes, I love you. I want to hang out with you.
Her look was on point, so it took me there.
It was like spot on.
Right?
Spot on.
Silky's look was on point too.
I mean, it's Oprah.
She looked just like Oprah.
She was perfect for it. She came out the right time. She looked exactly like her.
She was a little bit, I don't want this role. She's only out there for like 40 seconds.
Which is a good thing.
Yes, the smallest roles are the best roles because you can come in and then you're out. You just come in, you do your thing, and then you're out. I was in love with Nina West's portrayal of Sarah Huckabee Sanders. I mean, the facial expressions, she was just so weird and like making the grossest, ugliest faces.
She has like the perfect face to zoom up because there's so much character and so much happening right here. It's like, I don't even want to see her outfit. I just love the facial expressions.
Who was terrible?
I live for Miss Vanjie,
Right?
but her as Rosie O'Donnell,
I had to be like, wait, who was she playing again?
I didn't know who she was.
I think Miss Vanjie did a great job performing.
Yes.
She just didn't quite, encompass the personality of Rosie O'Donnell.
She probably didn't know who Rosie O'Donnell was.
She probably didn't. I mean, she can't read, so.
I definitely think Mercedes should be at the bottom because, I mean, I didn't get no Ivanka, nothing. And then somehow she got mixed in with Ariel. It was just weird.
She wasn't giving me anything, to be honest. Like, her lip sync was kind of off. She was fading into the background. Like, it really took her, like, to step forward to deliver her lines to even, like, me notice that she was there. I liked Raja's performance, but I see how the judges were not getting an Omarosa from Raja. Omarosa is just such a grand, villainous force to be reckoned with, and she was giving us none of that.
Nothing.
It's almost like she had no idea who Omarosa was.
No. Yeah, she played innocent. She played like she was lost. It's like she lost like a little chihuahua.
It just wasn't the right character.
No.
Politics aside, let's move on to the runway. Our favorite part. Orange alert!
I love orange.
What were your favorites?
Akira.
Akira with the hair that came all the way, just went down.
I'm like so mad I didn't get to wear that first.
I can't tell if it was just one long hair or if it was hair that was like somehow attached to the costume.
I think it was like hair attached and then she had like a little bit of hair.
It was amazing and I'm stealing it. I'm stealing that look. It's so good, but I'll put a blonde streak in it.
It was like Nicki Minaj vibes, hands down. The body was right. I mean, her butt was just like humongous and I loved it. Like she just looked like a goddess diamond of like love and hip hop.
Yes. I was gagging for Brooklyn Heights. Yeah, she came in here all body with this like plastic coat, slick, mod, everything futuristic.
Fifth Element.
Yeah,
Down.
Fifth Element.
The body was right. I didn't even mind the shiny tights.
I mean, it's shiny.
I was all about it. I didn't even mind. I love the hair. It was just clean. And just to see Brooklyn Heights like come out in that sexual way, I was like, yes.
Yeah,
you're fishy.
Yeah.
And I have to add Miss Vanjie in there. I think
Miss
Miss Vanjie, she looked great. The jewels, the feather, it was super showgirl. I just kind of wish the feathers dripped down a little longer.
For more drama.
Yeah, like drag that Jubilee essence around. I loved it. And it was a look that I would never thought Miss Vanjie would do.
Yeah. I like plastique. It was like the fiery corset with those amazing orange wings. She looked like a phoenix rising from the ashes.
Phoenix is the perfect word.
On fire, honey.
I mean,
she was on fire.
And she has amazing hair. I hate her.
I hate her too. She's so goddamn beautiful. What about the outfits that you think totally bombed?
I love Scarlet Envy. I do. I really do. But I cannot. A+, I mean...
No, not A+.
C+ for the making of it your own.
No. I'm sorry. When that looks that terrible, do not tell people that you made it. You blame it on your designer. Even if you are the designer, girl. The other one that I was disappointed in was Nina West, because she did such a great job in the challenge, but she was kind of going for like this Hello Dolly moment, but I'm sorry, if you're gonna bring a feather fan to the runway, girl, make sure that you have enough feathers in there.
Honey, and if I can count how many feathers you used.
It looked like Mrs. Vanjie lost a couple feathers and she just like picked them up off the floor and she's like, I'm gonna make this into a quick fan real quick. What about Mercedes?
Okay, can you agree with me that she did not need that little skirt?
Yeah, I mean, I thought the headdress was such a fantastic piece, and with the little tiny like handkerchief wrap that she had, and she literally was like throwing it around like it was like the most goddamn biggest, beautifulest, like dramatic boa in the world. It was actually distracting.
She looked beautiful, but it was just like, oh. Girl, no! The last minute thing sometimes you just don't need. I also thought Ariel Versace was just like a weirder version of Vanjie's.
I think there was just too much hair. She seems like she's getting enveloped by all this hair. She's wearing way too much hair. All right, so now it's time for the judging. And Silky is the winner. Do you agree with that?
I mean, obviously I do. Just to see her come down that runway and shine that bright in this middle of this maxi challenge, she probably knew everyone was doing really bad. She was like, I got this. She's glowing, she's shining, and I think she's humble about her position and where she's at because I don't see so much ego. So I think she's playing the game super right. I think she's gonna go far.
She had a very strong performance, and then she just wrapped it all up in this beautiful orange bow, and she just came out looking like she just won all the pageants in her orange gown, her hair perfectly coiffed, just soft paint with a little bit of glitter in her eye, and she just looked like a winner. So that leaves Mercedes in the bottom for her second time, and then Raja in the bottom 2 weeks in a row. Dun dun dun.
Yikes.
Do you think they deserve to be in the bottom?
Yes, I mean, they both did tremendously, really bad. I don't even remember what characters they were. I don't even know their own characters.
So now we have to lip sync for your life to a James Brown song.
Doing a male song, James, I mean, come on. Like, that's super hard. How are you gonna make this song yours and how are you gonna stand out? And I honestly think Raja took it.
She, from the second that the song started, Raja was embodying James Brown. Mercedes, again, was just kind of fading away.
She was fading away. I think that she kind of just, knew that, oh my God, I'm in such a dark hole right now. I mean, she said it herself, she's like, I'm a lip syncer. Girl, where was it at?
Unfortunately, it's time for Mercedes Iman Diamond to sashay away. Ugh. Do you think the judges made the right choice?
Yes, it was time. I mean, the lip sync speaks for itself. I mean, Raja killed it. She proved herself that she's a lip syncer. She's here to fight. There's a part of Mercedes that was probably just kind of done, and I understand that. Sometimes the competition like this can just be so intense that you don't know what else to do, and it shows on your face. I mean, she left her staple as, being the first Muslim to be on the show and representing, and I'm proud of her.
I'm proud of her as well, but I'm kind of happy that now we can stop worrying about her and we have 11 other queens to focus on. Who is standing out to you?
Evie Oddly.
Yeah.
Hands down. Love it. She's so weird.
She's so weird, and yeah, it's nice to see something a little different. I'm really excited for Silky Nutmeg Ganache. Congratulations, bitch, on your first win. Now that she's won, I think the girls are gonna realize that she definitely is a force to be reckoned with, and no matter how annoying she gets in the workroom, bitch, she can win challenges now.
Yep. That's someone to look out for. I'm kind of also hoping Ariel kind of just steps out of that Ariel shell because I know she has more than that.
Well, that does it for this episode of The Pit Stop. Thank you so much, Kimora, for coming here and joining me.
Thank you, Miss Manila. I love you. And before I leave, I want to say congratulations, All-Stars. I love you so much.
Oh, thank you. Kimora Blac, All-Stars 5. We'll see you guys next week. Goodbye.
Hey beauties, it's Sasha Velour, the winner of RuPaul's Drag Race Season 9. Do you want all the hot Drag Race tea? Then you better subscribe to VH1's YouTube channel. and you'll have all the fresh videos sent directly to your inbox. Now that's something not to joke about.